What's going on, you Dead Set Legends, and welcome to another episode of the Transfer Shows, the MPFNL Transfer Shows. But for some reason, I didn't get to transfer any co-hosts. I got stuck with these two again. I got the pitiful one, Troy Callahan. I'm going to call you everything but Pitters this week because I know the boys are sticking up, and I got your Pally on the end there. I'm going to call you everything but your nickname. No, we've got Jason Chabel. We've got Troy Pittman, Troy Callahan, the Pitters, the pitiful Pitter, Pitter Bread.
Pitter Bread, yeah.
Great show last week, boys. Some really good feedback.
We did get some good feedback. Your good mate Pecco told me that you just love hearing your voice, so it's good to have your face back on the TV, mate.
Yeah, well, he's spot on. I do. It's great to be here. Why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
Actually, you know what? I actually talk a lot, and I realised it when I watched it back, and I actually gave myself the shit. So apologies out there. But as I said, I won't be as boisterous tonight.
Please don't.
Been in Early Beach for quite a few days. And
I do think, though, chaps, I reckon we do unleash the rumourville.
I reckon we throw a couple.
Karts is a little bit sceptical,
Yeah.
but he's left the building, so we are going to go berserk tonight. So what isn't true, we're going to leave it up to you guys to work out. Simple as that.
Guess what's true? Guess what? We might throw a couple of hand grenades in there. Just a bit of a recap from the last show because
movements.
we have had some movements. But first of all, without dropping any names, because people say that they really watch the show, but we know it's the number one rated show in Victoria, if not Australia,
100%.
this show. Has anyone reached out to you to clarify something, to update something, or, hey, when you talk about us, don't forget this? You don't have to name drop them.
No, there's a few. Don't listen to rumours. And I said, that's not the name of the show that we're going to start. That's not the name of it. I won't mention any names, but Helmet from Chelsea told me Sean Downey's signed at Chelsea, which is a massive get.
We'll get to
he
that in a
asked me
moment.
not to say anything on the TV, which sorry, Helmet. And
Context to that for everyone watching. No word of a lie. Chaps was gonna drop it anyway, regardless. And literally 7 minutes before we started filming, they chucked it up on their socials.
And you know what? I said that to Helmet tonight. I'm going to drop it today, and he would have got on there and said, "Chaps is going to drop this, so we better put it up."
Yeah.
So I'm just spewing. So anyway,
That's a great pick-up for Chelsea.
massive, aren't they
And
stacked?
a massive loss to Rosebud.
Yep. Well, Rosebud, I did think they have him, but I don't know if Rosebud are going to struggle.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, geez, have they? We'll get to them in the next show.
Yeah.
Have they, Sam? But also Chelsea picked up Josh Cowan from Powelltown.
Yeah.
Seven-time Big V representative, I think six-time
Be able to play.
BNF.
They're having a crack.
they're having a massive go.
I think the way, because not many have left.
Yep.
Chelsea, as we spoke about last time, and then with the likes of Nick Carlin coming in from EDS, we both rated, the three of us, rated that really highly, but now six-time Team of the Year, seven-time Big V rep Josh Cowan, and then, of course, East Brighton, Sean Downey.
Well, it's in for a penny, in for a pound, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're stacked. They're all out. It's shit or bust. They're after a flag.
Yeah, and so they should. They missed out by a point in 2024.
Yep.
Missed they 5 goals up in an elimination final.
Yeah.
Got rolled. So yeah,
And there's a
that's
lot of
all.
locals there, boys, that have been loyal. A lot of locals have been loyal over the time, and I think it's spot on by Chelsea to give these guys an opportunity to get some success. And you know yourself, in our area where I am, the 3196, 3197, 3198, 3195, it's one of those areas where if you have a bad patch, it takes 10 years to come back.
Yeah.
Of course.
And
With so many clubs nearby.
that's
we'll
right.
just go there.
And each one of them clubs have had their ups and had their downs, and you've got to make hay while the sun shines. You play at EDS, you're a chance to have success if you play there for a period of time. Yeah. Chelsea the same, and now both of those sides are good. Just makes it harder for the others around the edges who are losing players, and it's just such. If you haven't got the junior structure coming through, it's such a long way back.
Yeah.
So, and you got to be seen to be something people want to come to.
Yep.
So it's a massive one for Chelsea. They see themselves as a Div 1 club. Now's the time to prove it.
Yeah, no surprises. Matt Dussin won there. BNF there. Devon Meadows, no extra signings, what we spoke about last week, but can confirm that there was zero chance of them asking to stay in Division 2. Like we all said last time, but geez,
So Spanner rung you?
Yeah.
Spanner messaged you?
we had a chat. He's a good guy. We had a chat, but no, he was big raps on the show and said, mate, there was...
So he was big raps on the show.
Big raps on the show.
No, we did clarify that they didn't want to go down after talking to Baz and...
We played hypotheticals if they did it, but officially Devon Meadows never asked to go down.
YCW.
Yeah.
Jeez, what's going on? I messaged Lou Ma, the president, on Sunday morning and seen that Mullane had gone down the Cash Cow Highway down with Pulps again. But,
down at Moe with D'Arcy.
Yeah, so, geez, that's huge. That is huge. That's two big outs. But, look, they're probably in Australia. They've got, YC, they've got terrific kids, always have terrific and good depth. So, they'll rebuild. They've been probably the best, as I said last week, probably one of the best teams, clubs in the peninsula.
Forever.
For the last 30 years.
I think, I was about to say they've
I reckon you go further back.
Yeah, buddy, yeah.
Hey, on that, have we heard anyone who might be going to YCW?
That might be going.
Rumour mill?
Rumour mill. Well,
Rumour mill might be.
There we go.
I don't know. You just made a phone call, Troy. So I don't know. See, if this rumour show is going to work.
Okay.
All
right, let's get it out.
But it's not.
Let's get it out there.
Okay, you tell me. I don't know.
No, I got the contacts.
Right.
I should be an optometrist. Got that many contacts.
Yep.
You can let it out there. You're the whisperer.
No. If you put your phone on loudspeaker, we can all hear it. You know what I mean? I got to hear it from the horses. But you were talking to Luke Forsyth, is that right?
Correct. 100% correct way.
Okay. So, and he's at Langy.
Yes, definitely.
Yep. And they're in for who were you in for?
Well, they're looking to try and get Bo Bailey.
Right.
So
can't believe you said it.
Connections around the joint. I reckon that I know it'd be good for YC. Obviously, it'd be a good get. They've lost. Darcy. I hope so for YCW because I really like YC and they've got to love every club. But that'd be a good get if they do get it.
Will he be a one-pointer down there?
Correct,
so he played a ladies juniors there. So anyway, how's this? See, we've got to get more ballsy. We heard it.
Because I don't want to turn up the games to commentate and blokes belt me.
No. That's straight.
All we're doing is putting their price up. You know?
Straight from the horse's mouth of Luke Forsyth and Graham French. So that's fine. Thank you very much.
That's good.
Yeah. But they are in for him as well. They tried to get him.
Yeah, they tried to get him as well. Like everyone to try and get Bo Bailey, a terrific player. But obviously.
Well, let's see where that lands. And if we don't know where it lands, then we'll make it up.
And then
YC have freed up a lot of money too.
Yeah, they have. Definitely.
And then speaking of Bomb Beach, I think it's more or less there's a couple of big outs there from Bomb Beach. Quick recap. We'll probably talk about that more probably in when we speak about Manaliza later on the program. No news from Crib Point. We've announced all of theirs. So then right into it. So the 6 teams we're going to be talking about today: Rye, Dramana, Seaford, Mornington, Coringal, and Manaliza. I mean, we'll kick it off when there's no news. There's good news. Dramana keeping a lot close to their chest. Obviously, the rumour mill, Jake Arts coming back.
Yeah, that's huge.
If they can get that.
Dramana, obviously, they lost one of the girls, but getting Jake Arts back, that's going to be instrumental for their team.
Who did he say last week he sent us? Oh, Carsey sent us a text last week, didn't he? And so he gave us a few names.
For Dramana?
Yeah.
Go through it, mate. Go through it.
Hang on, let me find it.
You go through the...
Let me find it. Sorry about this, viewers.
They do hold their their cards close to their chest, but that's good for them, mate. Obviously, a lot of teams like to get on the front foot and get it out there on their social media, but Dramana just like to do it there.
Yeah, just trying to hold everything tight.
Well, he does that in there. Also, we'll just quickly go into Mornington because they've only signed the one player.
Yep.
A lot of their players have re-signed, which is good. And they've got Harry Bold coming back, 2023 Premiership player coming back to the dog pit.
Yeah, so I spoke to Chrissy Holcomb. So they've got a new president as well, Cleary, and Chris Holcomb's the vice president. Holks has been around there for 40 years. He's installed down there. So it's great that Holks obviously coached them in the seniors and now he's moved into the executive committee. So well done to Mornington. Rob's done a fantastic job down there with Allison. So they're just moving in a new direction, which is fantastic. So
Yeah.
good on. But Hulk said Kai Owens has gone there, and they've gotten players that got really early injuries, chaps, and obviously they come sort of on as recruits as well in Maxie King, Harry Bold, Chaz Sargent.
Injured early in the year last year.
Chaz Sargent
Yeah.
would be big for them. He looked really good back in 2024.
Yeah, and Nath Heath and Ned Moody. So they'll be there, and I think they'll be on the improved as well.
No, they need to be.
Yeah.
Kai Owens win their BNF. So then, just quickly, what do they need? What do they need? And if we can go back to Dramana as well.
Jackson Calder. Back from kicking bags up in Darwin, but obviously everyone wants that big key forward, and he'd be stupendous for them if they could.
Yeah,
especially on that small ground at Mornington. But I don't know. They seemed to get beaten in the midfield a bit last year. So big bodies in Division 1 as well, chaps around that middle. So if you get first use out of the middle on Mornington's ground. You give every chance.
Stoppages are crucial.
Exactly right.
Crucial, even around the ground.
Yeah.
If you're losing them, you're losing territory, and then it's so tight. So it's a territory game at Mornington, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
they find a way to stay in Division 1 though.
Yeah.
They're on the bottom all year. No disrespect to the Bulldogs out there, but they're on the bottom all year. And then out of nowhere, last 2 or 3 rounds, bang, they stay in Division 1 where they want to be.
I just there's always something about Mornington, and they're tough to beat there.
What it is, it's their kids. They've got a plethora of kids coming through. Their under 19s were phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. But obviously didn't turn up on grand final day. But they inject another 15 guys, really good key players. You get 30 games into them at senior football, and
stay in Div 1 whilst they're getting it.
Yeah,
and then
absolutely.
Powerhouse again in the next couple of years.
For me, they just need endurance. If it was a game of 3 quarters, we'd be talking about Mornington playing in grand finals. They compete with every team, and then end of the third quarter, even going back as far as round 1, they played Edie Asp, and it was neck and neck till 3/4 time. They just got tired. Edie Asp won by 10 goals. So, Mornington can compete with the
they've
big
still
dogs
said
there.
nothing publicly.
No, just say got 2023 Premiership player back, Harry Bolt.
There you go.
He's come back.
Well, Owens so that's a big out for them.
Oh, Kai Owens out.
Where'd that happen?
Oh,
Yes.
Is that
wins the
official?
BNF and he's gone.
Yes.
Is that official?
Are you going to make a phone call?
No.
We are going to make a phone call later on in the show.
We are to Ricky Johnson.
Well, it's funny you say that because Bo Bailey's just texted me. He must be watching. Is this
live?
live? Is this live?
Air from the horse's mouth. Kai Owens out.
Wow.
Yeah, so, but obviously, as I said, they've got a lot of
That's
kids
huge
coming
out.
through. That is a massive out, but
Where's he going?
don't know.
You'd probably do. I'm trying to read over your story.
But then no one Hulks, Chris Hulk. He'd probably just thrown that out there so he gets his name out on the TV, mate.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
the most watched show.
that's why we're here.
Exactly right. You're not wrong.
Rolling on to Seaford, not much movement down at Tigerland there. You can probably...
What's going on at Seaford?
Well, they've got the worst parking in the MPFNL. They really do.
Great ground, shit park. Great club rooms.
Oh, great club rooms. They got good 19s. They just won back-to-back flags.
Yeah.
So they got, and 8 or 9 of them play senior footy every week.
Oh, if you're a coach, you're excited as hell. Yeah.
If you Travis Ronaldson is who they've ended up signing back in the day, captain TAC Cup, Coburg Tigers in the VFL. His resume, he's actually done work with the Canberra Raiders
there, weren't we?
in NRL. So he's got pedigree.
Mate, it's a great appointment.
Yes.
It's a great appointment, but wouldn't it have been great if it was made first?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Would that have kept Ryan Jacobs at Seaford? Because he's gone to Manaliza. He's a Manaliza junior, though. 19 VFL games.
Hindsight.
Exactly.
Yeah. But they have got back Macklin Rain.
Yep.
So he was a predominant ruckman back in 2022.
Big boy.
So how do you think he'll go?
Besides sort of why I see there's, not why I see Frankston Bombers, they're not a huge amount of big ruckmen in Div 2 as well. So
No.
I reckon he'll go all right. I reckon he'll...
Well, Devon Meadows have changed the game when it comes to ruckman with the magician Arnold Kirby. He just realised that you need 5 on ballers.
Yeah, of course.
You don't really need a ruckman. So be interested to see.
Unless you've got a good one.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Harry Pryor's a bit different to most of the ruckmans, but he did make some of the ruckmans throughout the season, really accountable is probably the best word there. But hopefully Seaford can mackle and rain with their new recruit there.
They've got great junior structures. Their 19s keep coming through.
Yep.
It has to click soon.
Definitely.
And it's a great appointment. Just we wish it happened first.
Yeah.
But now, onwards and upwards, because there's been a couple of turnovers. So they've got enough blokes behind the scenes who know what the hell's going on.
Absolutely.
So they're a sleeping giant if they make the right decisions.
Definitely.
And hopefully this one here with Travis Ronaldson is the right decision. And on paper, it looks like a ripper signing for the coach down there at Tigerland. You might know a bit about this next club, mate, Coringle.
Yes, well, Stephen Matthew just messaged me there saying, what do you say? Mate, do Coringle next week because we've got a couple big signings for tomorrow, so for next week, and it'll have more of an impact. So we can sort of go on to
we can do both.
Coringle next week. But, so Coringle obviously, everyone's, hasn't been under a rock. We lost, 29, 30 players.
Yeah.
At Coringle in the last 2 years. What we have done is Nathan Burke's come on, and obviously it speaks for himself. But what Nathan Burke's brought is he's got no expectations on any player. He wouldn't care if you're
so it's a blank canvas for everyone.
Canvas, and he's coaching Coringle. It's a under 18s team that he's coaching.
Yeah.
He's coaching that team as if he was coaching YCW as well. So the winner out of that's the club and the kids that are getting taught from Nathan Burke as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's not changing anything. Absolutely. And so expectations, he just wants guys on the bus. Okay, so obviously we need to inject, Coringle need to inject, 8 decent players.
And that's what we just said too, Petty. It's not going to happen overnight,
No,
mate.
that's right.
It's going to be 1 or 2 each year, couple of extra wins. As I said, if you drop off in Div 2, you're the hardest destination. It's the hardest sell.
Yeah.
It's the hardest sell. You're overpaying some shit recruits. But if you pick the right blokes and you got the right coach and you go, righto, this is where we want to be in 2030, then that's the way to go.
Yeah.
You can't just change it by getting 10 recruits
that's right.
And hoping for the best.
Because they might not be there in 2 years either.
That's what's happened. That's what's happened really down at Bellin Park and at Coringle. We've always injected sort of 7, 8 guys that have been in the same group of friends.
Yep.
And what do? They come together, they leave together. So there's a massive hole in a football club, football netball club. So the way, Coringle going about it, I think it's really good. You've got really good kids. You've got 9 father-sons come through, which is really good. And you've got to just inject a couple every year.
I don't reckon we use the father-sons enough. That brings people to the footy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that, for me, and Coringle, the red and white on the hill, it's actually intimidating. And you think, geez, and the kids would love it. Yeah. And there's, 9 father-sons is massive.
I would have loved to seen the 2 Peckett's go to the club that their dad they coached at Coringle, but it is what it is. We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah. I think one of the best things Coringle did this season was in the midst of your 100 points, your 150-point beltings. I was there for one of them. Yeah. You re-signed Nathan Burke for next year. It was like, we're backing you. You've got a system. And then so Nathan can exhale a bit. He's not shopping around for a new place next season, and it looks like the kids are buying in.
Definitely.
What I think happened in the second half of the year, by looking at the results and the competitiveness, is I think a lot of the young kids just jumped on Google and typed in Nathan Burke and just realised how bloody good. Because I remember doing some interviews with some, I won't name them, but hopefully they jumped on it. And I was like, what do you like having Nathan Burke as your coach? I said, have you watched some of his highlights? And they kind of like, highlights? What do you mean? I'm like, oh my God, go check out the number 3 in the helmet, then come back to me. And you realise you've got a ripper coach. All right, well, they've got some recruits. We can talk about them. You can get 7 next week, because the next 2 clubs we're going to talk about have absolutely gone bananas. So we'll first start with...
I want to go to Mount Eliza.
Well, you're already on the phone. So we're going to go to Mount Eliza. Ricky Johnson, we're going to go call him now.
There's a live cross.
Live cross.
Live cross.
I might need your microphone over here, chaps.
That means I don't
If he
talk.
answers.
You can talk.
Hello.
Ricky, how are you, mate? It's Pity. How are you, bud?
Yeah, well, mate, how are you?
You're good, mate. We're just on the GameFace MPFNL footy show, ins and outs. I got Jake and Chappie here, mate. So you've had a few ins and outs, mate. Say good day to the boys.
G'day, gents, how are you?
Hey, g'day, mate. Thanks for joining the show.
No worries at all. It was quite entertaining last week. There's a lot of action going on.
I reckon that rumour show, Rick, I reckon that's the one that's going to make it, mate. So,
I'd be interested to see some of those rumours flying around.
they're going right, mate. This time of year.
We've opened up our mouths a bit more this week, mate, which sort of sat on the fence like Humpty Dumpty last week, Rick, but this week we've let them go, mate.
You've checked with legal and made sure it's all good?
Not that far. Carthy's told me we're okay, so which is good, mate.
He'll take the fill.
So obviously down at Mount Eliza, mate, you've lost a few, but you've gained a few, mate. Let's touch about. I was talking to the boys before. You've always had so many great under-19s coming through, and you've got that coming through again, mate. How are they all situated? You still got all the under-19s coming through to your senior list first?
Yeah, look, we're pretty blessed on that front. And I think the club's been in a good position for a long time. So I think last year we had, I think it was probably 10 Coates League players on the list. So there's about 6 or 7 of them that will be going back for another year of Stingrays, or there was one at the Chargers, one at the Dragons. So, it's a different proposition now. I was talking earlier on today about the 19s kids and the development. It's a lot harder to develop kids because they don't tend to want to hang around and develop like they did 5 years ago. So the ones that can transition straight into senior footy generally kind of hang about, and then it's just become a lot harder to hold guys as they develop, whether it be through the top age 19s or the reserves grade. So I think
good players have got big egos, Rick.
Yep.
Good players have got big egos these days, and it's not about waiting, is it?
No, and I think that there's probably lots of different opportunities for them now to go and look for senior footy elsewhere. So it's a tough one to hold them all. And when you're producing, 10 or 12 good kids every year, well, you're obviously not going to have a spot for them in the seniors. So it's different. It's very different. Compared to my time at Germana, we'd probably produce 1 or 2 19s kids a year, and Mount Eliza is just a very different landscape.
Yeah, definitely. And so from a positive point of view, mate, you've injected a few good players and a couple of players that are close to Chappie as well in both the Peckett boys. That's a great pickup.
Yeah, great young fellas, and kind of one of the things that we wanted to do at the end of the year was probably strengthen up the midfield a little bit and kind of bring in a bit of leg speed. And I think with Jacobs and the Peckett boys, I think we've done that well. So obviously losing Fraser was a tough one at the end of the year, but he's gone out to Leon Gather to play with some mates, and then it was about just bringing in some talent that could help us around the ball and forward of the ball, and they're great fellas as well, which helps. And
tell us a bit about Harrison Jones, mate.
Yeah, so Harrison is a Mount Eliza junior who he's coming back to Mount Eliza. He still plays footy at Frankston. He had a good year last year, so I'd imagine that we're only going to see him for a limited amount of time, but anytime you can get a player like that in the door, and for whenever he finishes his VFL stuff, he'll be a very handy addition.
Yep.
Jess McManus, so Jake Ward here, mate. Thanks for joining. Will Jess McManus be raring to go round 1 after not playing footy last year?
Yeah, so he's back to full health. He's back running, so and he's finished up his VFL stuff as well. So he'll be coming back to local full time, and he'll be ready to go round 1. So I think he'll be back to full training early next year.
And what was it like spending $600,000 on players last year?
$600,000. No comment.
No, just having a laugh.
We're giving out potatoes down at Mount Eliza.
They throw them off the steam train. Just a quick one, Rick. Like last year, obviously, It's just strange to me. Like, it was so close and yet so far, but you came from a fair way back. How do you, like, sitting back in the cold light of day, mate, and I know this is about next year, but just a quick question, mate. How did you see it? Because for everyone on the outside, just to let you know, we just thought it was a magnificent effort. And to nearly pull it off, when I reckon your best is in front of you, it must give you a lot of hope going into 26, mate.
Yeah, lots of sleepless nights over that one. So really frustrating year. I think it was, we win the grand final the year before, kind of come back to pre-season, probably some guys switched off mentally, and there was a few guys that, had some other priorities in life. They wanted to travel, they wanted to do different things, and I think this level of footy now is if you're 2, 3, 4% off, you're going to get found out really quickly. And we probably carried guys throughout the year. We probably just weren't as fit as what we were the year before. And, I knew if we could get ourselves right towards the end of the year, we'd be able to kind of get in and give it a good shake when we had everyone on the park. But I think the footy gods kind of shone through in the end, and probably the lesson learned is that, if you cut corners, you kind of come out with that kind of result. So I think it's going to put us in good stead moving forward in the next couple of years. And I think there's a fair bit of hurt through the group that'll kind of drive us through this pre-season to know we've got to put our heads in the trough and start eating up the work again. And that's what it's about. It kind of starts in a couple of weeks' time, and that's when you get the runs on the board.
Definitely. And you don't really like talking about the outs and that, but obviously you and I have spoken about Nick McDonald, Bob. He's going to be a huge loss down back for you. Not that he played a lot of footy for you last year, Rick, but just around the playing group and around the younger kids as well, just from his experience. How are you going to cope with that, mate? You got someone to sort of throw in that sort of quarterback role across halfback?
Yeah, so we didn't see Bob much last year or the year before. He's just been battling with his body and between VFL duties. And at the end of the day, you got to wish these guys well. He's going to the Waffle. Yeah. He thinks that's his best opportunity, and we kind of, we send him with our blessing, and same with Bravo. Yeah. There's a couple of good kids that are coming up kind of through. So obviously Ruben Hanson played a lot of footy last year. Jess McManus will play back there as well. And then, Archie Stringer probably got squeezed out at the end, but we've got, really high hopes for his kind of long-term prospects. So I think we've got plenty of cover. It's just going to be about making sure that we can develop what's coming from with under. So, I think there's a couple of kids, a couple of tools that'll be doing VFL pre-seasons this year, and Luca Tonner, and who else have we got doing?
Well, Hanson he'll be back at Richmond this year, Rick.
Who's that, sorry?
Hanson, is he going to be back?
Yeah, so he's got to go back and fight for a contract. So hopefully he's there, but no guarantees. And Jackson Long's the other key back that it will be, I believe, at either Frankston or Casey doing a pre-season.
There'll be a lot of coaches sitting back, Rick, just feeling really sorry for you, mate.
Yeah, I can hear the tears from here. Get straight on.
We are very lucky. We're very lucky to have such a deep list. It presents other problems at times.
Yeah, for sure.
Thursday nights are always hard, but I'd rather be in your position than a few.
Definitely.
Hey, mate, thanks for having a chat, pal. Good luck for the year.
Yeah, thanks for that, Rick. And if you get nothing else, mate, shoot us a text and we'll bring it up next week.
Too easy, boys. Too easy. Lovely content. Keep it up.
Thanks, mate.
See you, gents. Catch up. Bye-bye.
There it is, RJ, the man along the coach. We don't mess about here.
He's a stellar coach as well. What he does for cultures of footy clubs as well, I went to Dramana and then went to Mount Eliza. So, no, he's a champion person.
Yeah, and he's just brought in champion players. But that's what, and you guys know better than most, that's what happens. You provide that for clubs. People want to come play for you.
If you're a good coach, you'll coach the good lists.
Yep.
Definitely.
I mean, look at the 5 that have come in.
Yeah.
Jess McManus, full-time from the VFL. He didn't play last year. Manalizer Jr.
Yeah.
Harry Jones, 13 VFL games for Frankston. VAFA Premiership player. Kicked 43 goals in 11 games, just quietly. Manalizer Jr. So he's getting them all back.
Yeah.
The Peckett boys, fantastic, both VFL listed.
That was out of nowhere,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
That one, when I read it, I thought it was wrong.
If you had your Jimmy Crackers last week.
Oh, but Chappelli knows everything. Of course he goes, I saw that a mile away.
People say to me, don't listen to rumours.
Yeah, that's right.
They only start if there's a little bit of fuel underneath the sphincter muscle. You know what I mean?
That's exactly right.
But this is where we've got to get ballsy. We've got a few shows left.
Bloody oath.
And I think a huge one as well, Ryan Jacobs from Seaford, averaged 33 touches last year in Division 2. I think he'll make the transition easy to Division 1. He'll run around there and do well. And, yeah, like you were mentioning it earlier, Manalizer had no right to be in that grand final. I think they were 2-6 after 8 games or something like that. Struggling.
And I picked him to make the granny 2 games out. There you go.
Did you really?
Yeah, you go back onto the footy show. I picked them 2 games out to make the granny. There you go.
Victor the predictor.
No, I just pulled one out of me dicta. But anyway, that's
No, you got to throw it out when you can.
Yeah.
Like, I was the only
that's
one.
why we're here, mate.
Yep, that's right.
Mate. So, man, geez, do they play in the grand final again? I can't see.
Yeah, who knows? There's been a lot of in and outs. Obviously, people picking up and that. So what I see, you'd assume probably maybe slide back down a little bit.
Yeah.
Do they, though?
I don't know. There's something about YC, they just...
Let's wait and see on YC. If you want to write YC off.
No, I'll never write them off. They get bloody Kyle Hutchinson back
Just
as well.
trying to get one out of it.
No, but you never know. But they'll be up there.
You get 11 plus games each out of those 5. That makes them a top 3 side. Yeah. Not a problem there. So shout out to the Red Leagues and thanks again, RJ, for the live cross and the pitted olive over here just coming up clutch.
Yeah, that's right.
Beautiful there.
Well, what we got next, Jake?
We got the Rye Bread down there, hosted finals.
That's all right up your Kirsty alley. You spoke to a couple of people down there.
Yeah, I
Starting
did.
to be a little bit of noise out of Rye. Remember last week we said we haven't heard much from Rye?
And then, you know what they did? Like everyone else has, they've watched the show and they went, right, we need
better
a
get
bit
some
of yapping
content.
going on.
We better get some content happening.
So, quick shout out, Justin Barnes, 19 years old, and he's just won 2 BNFs.
Yeah.
He won the BNF again, won it by 1 vote over Toby Green's brother, Ed Lington. So, Ed Green. Well, Ed kicked 50-plus goals this year.
Both good players.
Yeah, so they've done there. Everyone's come back on board, so no departures yet to be there, but they've picked up 4 guarantees and hopefully a 5th one. So Jared Williams has come from Rosebud, young halfback. He hasn't played footy for 12 months, so he's chosen to come back to Rye. So that's a great pickup. Ryan Hanley from Powtown. He's been everywhere and he was a 2022 Premiership coach with the Jets down there at Black Rock. So that's.
Can I ask where Powtown is? Does anyone know?
It's next to Not Too Sure Boulevard.
Is there a song, Pound Town? Oh, that's
No, Pound Town. I'll tell you what, Lucky.
That was like a video I watched once.
Not too sure what.
Send me a copy.
Must have been about rocks or something like that.
Exactly.
The computer.
It was a boxing one. Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Down at Pound. But again, we talk about good coaches, and Maury's a really good coach, really. And Kane Eagles down there as assistant coach, so they've got good footy brains down there. So
Maury's a footy head, isn't he?
100%.
He just loves footy, and if you talk to Maury, he'll talk to you for an hour about footy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just loves it. And the good thing is he's gone down there.
Yeah.
The club's backed him. Billy and the boys have backed him in. They know his quality and his love for the game, and no one's left. Yep. That says a lot about a coach.
Exactly right.
And
a lot about a club and a lot about a coach, because the club's on the rise, obviously, if no one's left. They're doing the right thing up top, and the coach has got the backing.
And Rye, for me, is probably the most frustrating football team in Division 2. win games that they shouldn't, and lose games they should have won. Like
That's young and inexperienced.
like they've bet some of the teams playing in finals, but then when they come up against teams that they should be beating, they get rolled.
That changes with the winning culture as well, though.
Yeah,
definitely.
You get used to winning.
Yeah, they're aiming for 8 wins this year. Was having a chat.
No, we'll get them in the finals, wouldn't it? Get them in the finals.
No.
8 won't.
10
Eight
or
won't.
I've never
11.
been good at math, though.
But
What's that?
you need 12. You need all from Crib Point missed out by 3%, and they were 12 and 6.
There
So
you go.
3 teams are on 12 and 6, and
Not again this year, Annas tells us.
mate, get them top 3. Get the Magpies top 3. Powertown, I just had a bit of a look. It is near nowhere. It's just that's Powertown. Near Nuji. You're Rangers
Okay,
top.
yeah, right, yep.
Top
Not
way.
as far as I thought.
Yeah, but they just seem
I
to
still
have.
wouldn't want to walk it.
Well, I've run home from the Gold Coast, so
There
that's a
you
bit
go.
silly. Harry Doughton from Mount Eliza. He's represented Vic Country. He's a midfield forward. They got big raps on him down there, and something that Rye need. And I'm not saying anything that I haven't told Rye there, but even with a quality player like Ed Green, there's something missing from their on-ballers to their forwards to kick winning scores. There's a lot of over the heads, missing the leads, because, when Brady Egan goes down there,
Connection.
Swain goes down there, it's not there. And that's just learning. That's just their culture at the moment. And hopefully with Harry coming in, he's the one, brilliant kick.
Yeah.
And I reckon that could be that missing connection that they
Again,
need.
there's one kick out of the middle at Rye.
Yeah. You can get lost wide.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you can get lost wide, but beautiful ground.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I love it down there. And
Sunderland down there?
No, I lost 2 grand finals there, so I hate the ground, to be honest.
they always look after me and Rye when I'm in the commentary there. Jacob Kelly, they got from Bayswater, halfback midfielder. So they see that the Farrells need help in the midfield. Robbins, the skipper, needs help in the midfield. So they're picking up midfield's halfback. So that's where they see the connection going forward. I mean, when you've got Ed Green coming out kicking 50-plus goals for the year, I think they think their forward's all right. So it's now keeping it at halfback.
How many did they win last year?
I think it was only 6.
6 or 7, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah,
In my mind, they should. If no one's left and they've picked a few up, and still it's only November, you should be looking for more than 8. That's just lowballing yourself, I reckon.
I think when they win, if they win 10, momentum's going. Oh, we've almost got our 8. They get to round 14 and they're 8 and 6, and suddenly they're like, oh, here we go, we're up and about now. They get their 10 and 11th win. Could just be a mind game.
Yep.
Righto.
Because if you're aiming for 10 and you get to round 10, 11 and you're 3 and 7, you're like, oh.
A lot of if you go and play
These young
mind
kids,
games,
mate,
playing mind games with footballers, a lot of them are unarmed, mate.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So you just back yourself in.
They need to. They need to. So they've done well there, and then they're hoping for Kalani Ryan to return from Western Australia.
Yeah, right.
Massive raps on him. That's more of a pray to the footy gods that he comes back.
Well, best of luck to them. As I said, great coach. They run really well. Beerley down there.
The comp's better when Rye's going well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And all the talk from down there is coming from Rosebud Way, so
As it would.
yeah, bloody hell.
Yeah, I reckon they got a reason to be talking.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's happening there. So for me, I'll pass over to you guys, but for me, that's exactly what they need. Something to get that ball from the midfield, lace out
You've hit the nail on the head, 100%.
to the forward. So from the games that I've watched.
Bit of help for Barnes.
Yeah. You can't be 19 winning 2.
Yeah, bit of help for you.
Dandenong Stingray.
It's a long
listed.
season.
Yeah.
It's a long season if you're the you go to it, and you're under 20.
Yeah.
And then, trying to get something out of Sonny Campbell Farrell, he is a tackling machine.
Yeah.
That's tiring.
Yeah. I wouldn't know. I never bothered. Didn't see the point. You know what I mean? I just thought someone else can do that.
That is overrated. All right,
That's why he lost 2 grand finals down there.
Anyway, next.
Well, then I'll quickly go through it before we wrap up, because we'll go through the 7 teams next week, including Coringal. So where do I finish on the ladder with these signings and ones that you've heard of?
I can't see him scratching into the finals.
Yep.
Obviously, so probably
7 to 9.
Yeah, 7 and 9. I reckon that's...
They can build on that.
Yeah, no, it's good to see you too. Got your safety vets on.
Yes, definitely.
What are you going to say, premiers, are you?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on
I've got about 8 teams in Div 2 winning the flag.
Yeah.
No, I'm the same as well. I love Robert, same as well.
Yeah.
Dramana?
I reckon really about the same.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely the same.
You reckon they miss finals again?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, with the
Even if they get Jake Arts back on the rumour mill?
yeah, I still reckon with the inclusions of other clubs that they've really bolstered.
Yeah.
They could.
Fourth.
Get left behind.
Yeah, maybe. Well, you never know.
Fourth.
They've got the bully down there. They've got big bad Billy Gertz.
Fourth.
Oh, he's a freak.
Yeah.
Absolute freak.
So we've got
you
4.
reckon so
Fourth.
they take YC's spot?
No, YC will go up.
You reckon?
Yep. And no, the
do you reckon
five.
EDS drop
I
down?
reckon for me at the minute, EDS and it's a tough one, and Lang Warren
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love it. Seaford?
About the same.
I think they get to plummet right down, unfortunately. I think Ryan Jacobs was huge for them, and then everyone else lifted with Ryan. They've got some great talent there, but
With your kids in 2 under 19s, I just don't write that shit off. So 6 to 8.
Yeah.
love it.
Okay.
Love it. Mornington?
I can't see them really pushing up through, but I reckon
Do they avoid relegation?
I think they do.
They do.
With their kids coming through, with their 19,
Okay, so who gets relegated?
who gets relegated? Can I ponder that and get back?
Yeah, shit, yeah. It's a good question.
Yeah, we'll
Because
get
you gotta have a reason why.
You got me on the hop there.
Yeah. So who are we saying then? You think who we?
Devon Meadows go up.
Yeah, Devon Meadows go up, but they look pretty good. They look sharp. Yeah. So Mornington, do they?
Do they hang on again for a third season in a row?
Well, you know what? We're going at the moment on every team having their best list.
Yeah.
Birds chirping.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Well, that's the pre-season. Everyone's flying.
That's what I'm saying. We're all suntanned.
So next week, we have to have 3 teams. We have to have 3 of our own, top to bottom, in both divisions. Okay?
Top 3.
So
bottom 3.
we're going top to bottom in both.
Both, yep.
Righto, and we're putting our Nadsies on the line.
That's it.
Righto.
Yep.
So no one get the shits.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And if you got the shits, text in and put yours in.
Yeah, and if you want to have a live feed, a live call as well.
Yeah, just give us a ring.
We'll get on there. Last one, Manalizer. Geez, if they, I think they'll play off in a grand final again.
Yeah,
Second for me.
Yeah, I reckon too.
Second.
Definitely.
Yeah, second. You can't take Rosebud away from the top, but second for me.
They just got, the Rosebud have just got a good signing, which we'll talk about the next 7 teams next week. So who have we got to talk about?
Bring it over. Bring it over.
We've got to take
Bring it over.
Well, there's no point spinning it because we've only got 7 teams
No,
left.
that's right. Well, so
Fair income.
Yeah.
So what?
I just want everyone to see our wheel, you know.
Okay, so we're going to have.
So that's Seaford. Franks, is that Frankston Bombers?
Righto.
Frankston Bombers.
Bombers first.
Edafale.
Yeah, we haven't spoken about EDS.
EDS.
Red Hill.
Red Hill.
We need to
Red
speak
Hill.
about them.
Tyab we haven't.
Tyab, Summy.
Tyab.
I can't even see where this
Yes.
wheel is.
Somerville.
Anyway, we'll spin it. We'll just want to get the wheel on
Can
there.
we just spin it once, just for the camera?
Oh, okay then. On the spot.
Righto.
This one's a good one for you.
Yep.
I'm going to spin the wheel.
Yeah.
And you have to give me a prediction rumour of them. And let's see if it comes
Done.
through by next week.
And I have to.
We both like, well, spin.
We
you
all
get-
got
you get-
one?
Yeah.
Righto.
Okay, gotcha.
Who we
Is that
got?
on a team?
Tyab.
Tyab. Who's their coach? I don't even know him. I can't remember.
I think
Spin again.
Yeah.
Spin again.
Oh, do you just want to pick your own team? You wanted the
Oh, hang on. Harley Dale went to Tyab, correct?
Yes.
So I got Harley Dale winning top 3 in Tyab's BNF. There you go.
Okay, brilliant.
Yeah, good
then-
one.
That's a $1,000 voucher. I'll have that.
Tell me when we're on a team.
Oh, keep going.
Keep going.
Because we took them all off last week.
We did.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, keep
Keep
going.
going.
I've done a whole-
Keep going.
I think
Keep
you
going.
likes to taking the mickey.
Keep
Yeah?
going.
Let's
Righto.
all right, we're going to go Sorrento.
Okay. Oh,
We'll go Sorrento.
we'll speak about them next week.
And My rumour mill is that Miles Paholke's back there next year.
Oh,
There you go.
that's a good one.
Nice Pahoki
Bombers.
back. Franks and Bombers. Okay, round
So
6.
Franks and Bombers.
By round 6, Jared Grant will have the boots back on because they won't have started as well as they wanted.
There you go.
What about that?
Oh, that's
Okay.
huge. I love it.
See, this is a shit we're doing.
Hey, that's a ripper one. Jeez, I could spin this wheel all day.
Yeah, we have a
And
bit
do
of
that.
fun.
There's
So,
some,
so your one's
I reckon
Harley
Harley Dale is a great get, and
Yep.
I reckon you'll finish top 3 in tie-ups BNF.
right, and mine is Miles Paholke. Will be back at Sereno.
Oh,
and for me, if Frankson don't add anyone, we'll see him again in 2027
Yeah, I think
in
so.
Division
with
2.
with their list.
So if they don't add anyone, they're great. They're a great side. Jason Smith's got them humming beautifully. The president down there, but yeah,
You think they need more
yep.
to
Yeah.
win it after losing 2 games and a granny by what?
Yep.
Oof.
That's my big one.
If you
Because
stand
Jared-
still-
if Jared Grant's not playing,
Yeah.
I know you think he'll come on
Round
because
6.
he's quality, but
Round 6.
they need to add someone. I mean, you look at your Somervilles, which we'll speak about next week, your Crib Points,
Seagulls.
things like that.
Yeah.
Chelsea, they're all stacking. So
So if you stand still, you're right for the kill. Is that what you're saying?
I think so.
Righto, I like it.
And I got a lot of time for Franks and Bombers. But more importantly, I got a lot of time for each and every one of you watching this one. But of course, these two here, 2 of the best co-hosts you'll ever have on the transfer. We've kind of slithered in our own rumour show as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Hooroo.
All right.